I'd love him to have a very highly paid boxing match. For the money.
The phenomenon that is Tom Aspinall. Powerful, versatile, and indestructible. A machine wrapped in flesh. You know his name, and you know what he's capable of. The heavyweight champion. The heavyweight champion. No man is safe.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we go any further, please like and subscribe, it helps us out a lot. And once we get to 1 million subscribers, we may do something special. And we might even launch a podcast for you guys. So anyway, today, a special episode. We are doing a day in the life of Master Andy Aspinall, my father. Don't know what to expect. If you're interested, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about Big Andy and his methodology within MMA and beyond. Let us know.
Hello, hello. This is your life with Andy Aspinall.
Good morning.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
All right.
Domestic god.
Who?
You?
Hello.
What he's done to his neck today.
Have we done that?
I've no nerves in my neck. I have nerves, but and when I scratch, sometimes I use a fork or a knife. Something I shouldn't. My neck bleeds.
That's bad, that.
I've got to do this now.
How's it feeling?
It's all right.
What have we done?
Yesterday, some men came plastering at my house, and then they left a piece of metal stuck up at the back where the shower is there, that I swept away nicely and cut two of my toes off nearly.
Went through me when he sent the picture.
It's a bit better now, it just needs gluing.
So are you gluing your
Look at that, that's what he did. He did that yesterday. He called me and said, look at this, how deep that is. Might have to put a warning on that for YouTube. Justice for Vince. Got him.
Justice for Vince, yeah, Frosties, real Frosties. Not dog ones.
Is this an approved diet?
Yeah, it is for him. Loves it.
What's your diet in the morning?
Mine,
Yeah.
toast. Vince, come on. Good boy. You go, come. Go, in. He don't like you watching me, Steve. Look.
We're obviously interrupting your morning, but do you find like the morning for you is like a bit of peace and just a bit of build up before getting into the gym before the chaos?
No, I rush in the morning.
Rush.
Not rush, but an hour of running around, taking the dog out, eating, sitting
Can't
down.
imagine you rushing.
Toilet, I don't rush really, but I've got an hour or two, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because Trump picks me up, because it's on his way. And it's like half an hour earlier than we need to go really. But he comes down this way.
How much do you love time to yourself though as well?
Oh, gotta have time to yourself, otherwise you go mad. Well, that's usually 11 o'clock at night till 2 in the morning, whatever. That's my time for myself.
Are you thinking about ever the next day session in those evenings about what you're going to do with Tom?
Yeah, I watch a lot. I'll probably watch whoever he fights at night and see something. Maybe practice that in the morning. Whoa! Go in the fridge. The toast.
So you just put toast in the fridge?
I have. I don't know why. I don't taste the butter better when it's cool.
Cool it down.
And then the mix of the milk, Steve, you have to have some normal milk. I don't know what they call it these days. It's semi-skimmed. But they have
skim milk.
with vanilla milk.
I like that. Does that say patience?
It says patience on the cup, yeah. Specifically bought for me, apparently.
What time did you used to get up for when you were usually working?
When I used to work in an office, you used to get up at 4:50 for 25 years.
Were you always waking up Tom when he was still here?
Tom was lazy, yeah. And then he moved and lived next door but one.
Okay. Came and used your toilet.
Used to appear, early in the morning and go on the toilet.
Hold on.
He used to live there and
Used to
he'd
live next door, but
come
one.
in and use the toilet.
Why?
I don't know. Etiquette. Preferred that one. I don't know.
But your mornings have always been Tom though, haven't they?
Yeah.
Could you ever imagine it not being that if you were to both retire?
If we both retire now,
Yeah.
I'm ready for retiring now, yeah. I could retire. Easy. I just take dog. Just have a dog. Take the dog out and do some exercise.
Because
Got to do some exercise every day, haven't you?
that's a good thing to describe to people is what's Atherton like? Because it's just sort of, you don't need too much around here, do you? Just,
No. If you like the town, you could stay here and live here for life fairly cheaply, I'd say. You'd never get a football living in Atherton. You couldn't spend the money. Not be able to spend enough money. See that? Yeah, Charlie, take that in there for Steve. I'll come and join you.
Thank you. That looks
I'll bring it in, Steve. You can...
barista style.
Since
I
you
think
went away...
this chilled toast thing is a
Yeah.
game changer.
Can't knock it till you've tried it, can you? You know, sometimes the butter melts in too much.
Yeah.
And Steve, the secret, put the butter all around the toast. Don't just have it in the middle. Since you went...
Do you think about your diet now you're getting a bit older or not?
No. Yeah, I should say no. I don't bother what I eat, but I don't eat stupidly. I think you should just eat what you want, when you want.
In moderation.
In moderation, yeah. You want to have some chocolate? Have some chocolate.
But you're always exercising though, aren't you?
I always exercise, yeah.
Have you done stretches this morning or do you do it at training?
Stretch this morning. Only for about 10 minutes though. The back always aches in the morning, so I've got to stretch a bit. And then at training we're doing that sit-up thing that Tom wants to do.
That might be to do with your 24 knee operations that you've had as well.
Knee, back, neck. This is yours, Steve.
Oh, nice one. This is.
Apart from being Tom's dad, what are you to Tom on a day-to-day basis?
What do I do for Tom?
Yeah.
Find him sponsors. Yeah, manager. I suppose you're always his manager if you're his dad, are you?
That's a nice way of looking at it, yeah.
And his coach.
And for most people, being just a coach in itself is a lot. What you do from sort of day to day from...
But I only coach one. There's not just Tom training, but Tom's the important. You know, I don't have to look at 20 athletes and decide anything. I just try and improve one, and the rest come up with him. I don't just look at Tom. There's other people to help. You know, to do stuff better. But
Yeah.
mainly Tom.
What's been the journey with you and Tom? How old was Tom when you made that decision to stop working?
2005. 12. I
And-
stopped working then. There was nobody teaching Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I fell in love with that. So I decided to pack my job in. I had some money, which was nice. I was a computer guy and I'd made some money. So I could afford to pack my job in for some years. And I just decided to teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to see if it would take off. Because then I could teach my 2 kids a skill, which would have been Jiu-Jitsu.
Was it ever in mind that where Tom could go or what you wanted to do with him at that point?
No. Tom he'd wrestled then, and I think he might have had a boxing fight when he was about 11 or 12. He'd had some jiu-jitsu fights and he'd always won. So I knew he was a good athlete, but he could have played rugby if he'd wanted to, I suppose. I didn't know he was going to turn out so big.
How big was he at that age?
When he left school at 17, he was probably about 5'11", 6 foot.
Wow.
16, 17.
So he had a massive growth spurt then.
He had a massive growth spurt in a couple of years. And Joe did as well, they both grew. So they're both 6'5", I'm 5'8". Tracy's 5'7".
One thing we have missed is that you were also working with things that were fast.
I used to race greyhounds for years. Raced greyhounds for 10 years nearly. Made and gambled heavy with good dogs. And won quite a lot of money. Nothing comes. Should we do some of these phrases today? If you don't do anything, you don't get anything usually, do you? You've got to keep trying. So it was always just trying to get better.
Was that instilled as a young boy?
Yeah, in the thing in the gym with my dad.
Yeah.
every day I'm getting better and better. Yeah, used to try and have to get better. And I never wanted to do anything and be all right at it, on it, or to be the best if I was doing something, tried to be.
You seem always, as well, even with the greyhounds and with Tom, it's never sort of up here or down there with you, is it? It's always kind of keeping grounded.
My dad was like that. Maybe off my dad. He was dead level, didn't. I just think there's no point in being up here or down here. 1 minute later you get a phone call that something's gone wrong, or so there's no point. Somebody said to me once, nothing's better or worse, it's just different. I think you just got to put your mindset there all the time that at any minute things could change and you could be back to being not good. So try not to let things bother me if I can help it. They do, obviously, inside, you know. You worry about stuff, but
being around it and seeing you and Tom like that is almost like your little secret formula, isn't it? Because you do keep Tom, especially in 5 weeks
he's up
in
and
a row.
down,
Yeah. And that's a massive part, I guess, of...
Well, nobody sees that.
No.
You've seen it, you've been around the last 18 months, but nobody sees that with Tom. They just see a nice... He's up and down all the time. Yeah.
But that's massive. I don't think many coaches can... It's a massive skill to have as a coach, but then as a dad as well, to have that support system for Tom in a fight week where you sort of broke it down to me at a very early stage of like, my son could go and get hurt in this, but at the same time, we've got to go and enjoy it as well.
Probably the reason I do it is because nobody would want to look after Tom like I do. I could do sport, and I've done combat sport for a long, long time. And the secret is not to get hit. So that was, when he was a kid, that was what it was all. He's kids now. You know, you touch his kids and they... So you teach them that very early. Don't let them touch you. So that was paramount in what he had to learn. So it was about being quick, back to being... You got to move your head fast, you got to move your legs fast. So it's always been about trying to enjoy it and trying to be good at it. If he wasn't good at it, I'm not stupid. And if he'd have got hit in the head a lot, he certainly wouldn't have been doing the... Or would have fallen out. And I'd have said, go and do it. You'll end up not too happy when you get older. You know, you can't get punched in the head all the time. So that happens as little as we can. For everybody in the gym, I don't want any of them getting punched. So we train a lot of evading being punched. And speed's really important. Tom, don't go as fast as you're doing, please. Slow down. You just got a ticket though, don't forget.
Did you?
Then in Wales, yeah.
He's doing 24 in a 20, Tom. That's as fast as he got. It's not the fastest drive. What's the fastest you've ever gone, Tom?
Fastest I've ever gone?
75?
About 75. Yeah, I think I've been 100 once.
Have you?
Once.
Don't tell your mum.
Have you seen Love is Blind?
Love is Blind? No, not watched that. Classic.
Oh, you need to get on it. It's weird. They're in love with each other and they've never seen each other.
They can't be in love.
That's what they're saying.
What if you don't like the look of them?
Well, I know. Yeah, but it's good when they meet each other.
Is there anybody bald on it?
Not a lot of baldies on either.
I'm only saying it, Steve, because, you know, what about grey-haired people then?
Nope.
People...
There's a ginger, a couple of gingers.
Grey hair.
Couple of gingers on.
Yo. You good? Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, good. You good?
What's the session today?
It'd be a light session today because we sparred a lot yesterday. So it'd just be some grappling techniques and a bit of pads at the end, maybe.
So you'll just feel it out and sort of...
Yeah. See, you see when people start moving around, then ask, and then see what wants to do what. Steve Pay's here.
Have we got 6 today?
Can do
or
pads. 5 today.
5 today.
So it should be all right.
Who's in the room, just so if people don't know?
Pasha. Ante. Stipe, ex-world boxing champion. The name of Ante's walkout song. Mojoj Lidje Poj Zemliji Goj.
gone so far?
You can see we only have small group of people in the room. So Tom's just some technique. Stan, Pasha doing some technique. Ante hitting some pads, now he's doing some technique. So just a light day today. Hard day yesterday and just going through stuff today.
Is it always just a balance?
Yeah, always. See how they walk when they come in. We always do a little bit of a footwork drills and stuff when we come in. Look at the faces and watch them. Ask them are they tired. And then we do accordingly. We'll try and balance the week out with a bit of everything. Bit of wrestling, bit of jiu-jitsu, bit of boxing.
If Tom's making mistakes, do you bring it up there and then, or do you
All the
say
time.
it afterwards?
No. Every day I'm on him.
Is that the best way for someone? Is that the best way for someone to learn though, to stop them and then say, right, this is what we're trying to do? Or
They're all good here. Stan's just learning grappling, so break it down a bit more for Stan. But everybody else is always just a bit more than they already know. If I can do that. But they're all good.
And Tom doing pads now, are you watching that as well when he's on it? Or?
Yeah. But Stipe knows, me and Stipe talk. So me and Stipe know what he's going to work on today. I sent Stipe a video last night with some stuff to work on with Tom, so he'll do that today on the pads. And he's a much better pad holder than me. He's tall. He can move like opponents do. I've got bad hands. So
that's the end of that conversation.
Who's this?
Walking trouble.
Walking trouble from Croatia.
How would you describe Coach?
Old.
Best. The best. Yeah. You had a good time with him?
He keeps coming back.
How long have you been with Andy for?
I come before 1 year and 6 months, but now training all time is 9 months. 9 months. 9 months.
And now you're in the UFC?
Yeah. Ready for fight.
A little bit on Ante. How has he been with the group?
Best training partner is the only training partner we've ever had who's 100% every discipline. If I want him to throw him, I want him to catch him, I want him to trip him, want him to punch, want him to... Ante. He's our first man. Yeah, family.
Professional as well.
Family, professional, ultra professional. Top professional. Good relationship. Big Stan.
How's Andy been helping you out?
No, Andy makes a big family out of us, which is perfect environment to train and learn in. Especially me and Ante, we're from abroad, so you leave everything behind to come and train here, and then you're welcomed into one big family. So it's very helpful.
Stan couldn't speak a word of English 6 weeks ago. Look at him now.
No, my background is boxing, and I sparred a little bit of kickboxing, but before I came here I did zero grappling, and now I'm getting there. Yeah.
How's Andy as a teacher for you? Makes it easy?
Yeah, but Andy knows what everybody needs, so I need something different than Ante or than Tom, and Andy adjusts everything for everybody, and he's very patient, takes time to explain. Perfect.
It's a friendly environment as well. It's not like everyone's trying to hurt each other.
No, if everybody tries to hurt each other, you cannot learn anything. It's the same in boxing. If you spar hard, you cannot learn anything. So sometimes you need to slow it down, take your time, watch things from different angles, and learn something from it.
They're all really good.
Well, that's what you want in your gym, don't you?
Yeah. If they're not nice people, it's no good. If they're not, they can ask me, but I can also ask them. They talk to each other. They know what each other says, so they help each other. It's great. It's really good.
You don't want bullies.
Everybody's getting better.
Yeah.
No, nobody bullies. Not stupid. No, can't have that. Not acceptable. Stupid rounds don't happen here. Good rounds.
So what's your ideal student like?
What we've got here now. No egos. No egos at all. If they want to fight, they can really fight, but they don't want to fight. Everybody understands. They've all been around the sport long enough to understand that if they don't learn, what's the point of doing it? If you don't enjoy it, what's the point of doing it? So everybody's here with the same ideologies. You've got to get better all the time. So we just come in every day and talk a lot about what we want to do, and we all get better. That's it. Stan couldn't grapple at all. Now, really, unbelievable. what he's learnt in the time that he's learnt it. But he knows what he wants to learn, and I know what he wants to learn. We talk about it. Every lesson, was that good? Yeah, that was good. Or it wasn't good, we fix it. So it's instant fixes all the time. It's not 40 people and me watching one or two and saying, right, go home when you're tired. It's constant feedback, constant trying to get everybody better.
What's going on with this, Andy? Come on, explain.
Tom's idea this training camp was he wants to do. All right, he wants to do 300 sit-ups every time. Ante's had a shower. Lazy, he knows. So we're trying to do 300 sit-ups and Tom's the one who dips out every week and every day. Come on, let's go. Pass you. Are you on? Genies, come on, let's go. Okay, rest. Not fit.
Not normal.
Doing sit-ups.
How easy do it?
I'm good on sit-ups. I've always been able.
Years you've done that for?
I don't know. A long time. I think it gets built into your system that you can do stuff or you can't. I've just always been all right at. Try this.
That was just showing off on the camera. I think you can afford.
What's usually the drive back like from training?
It's usually all right, yeah. Oh,
You and Tom?
me and Tom chatting on
Game plan?
game plan. No, just chatting about anything really. Kids, Tom's lifestyle, how much money he spends, how many tattoos he has.
I don't know, spend any money.
No, he never spends any money. When he left school at 16 and he lived at home, you spend every hour, every day together. Because he did jiu-jitsu with me, teaching, for about 5 years. And he lived with me. And then he moved next door but one to me. So we spent a lot of time together then.
Probably about 35, 40 hours a week, no?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Yeah. 4 hours, 6 hours a day?
Yeah, a lot of hours.
What would be like the ideal for you in the retirement phase, just to relax? What would you be doing now?
I'd have a life without, I do social media, but I wouldn't have a phone with me.
You wouldn't?
No, don't need one. People ring me, can get me. And I wouldn't go on a computer for anything because I spent my life working on a computer, so not that bothered about going on a computer. I don't go on any social media.
How hard do you find it modern day life? Like, do you...
Yeah, I don't like it. But I think this way of life that people live now, everybody wants everything instantly. Nobody's got any patience. Everybody, I as a man can't understand why I'd want to take a picture every day of myself training and post it to tell people I've been training. And then people even comment on, look at him on there, he doesn't look like he's trained hard. Or I just think it's a mad world that people will spend time doing that. They must be able to do something better with the time. You know, read a book, learn something, go and do an activity. People never turn off.
Yeah.
You know, I've always got to do something. Take your watch off.
Yeah.
Don't. I don't know. The only people have used to go to Ireland when I had greyhounds, and it was so relaxing. It was really nice.
Can you remember the last time you felt like that?
Time is for wasting. I've not felt like that for years. No, I don't like it. No. Sometimes sit and stare at the sky late at night and wonder. You know, I don't know. It's just I think kids will miss out on a lot of things that, if you watch, that you see sometimes on telly, records of the 70s and 80s, your mind casts back to a time that was better. And it's hard to say that to people unless they're the age, but the world was a much better place than it is now. For me.
Yeah. How does
So,
it feel for your son to be heavyweight champion? Is that? How do you look at that?
It's his job.
Yeah.
You know, if I was doing a job, I'd want to be the best at doing the job, and he's inherited that trait, and he trains really hard, and he's learnt a lot, and he's very good. He deserves it. Well, feeling it, I think if he was a roofer, I'd hope he'd be a good roofer. If he chose to dig roads, I'd hope he'd enjoy. Doesn't really matter, it's just a job, isn't it? It's just what he does. I don't think of him any differently at all. Because when do you know when you've made it? How do you know?
Do you and Tom have a vision of when you've made it? Of like, it's the point, son, and
Yeah, when he retires.
yeah.
When he gets out of it healthy. That's all I'm bothered about. You know, he's made some money now. He could get out of it now if he wanted to and do something else. He still wants to prove a bit more, and I'm still active enough to keep doing it with him. So when he wants to get out, he can get out. It won't bother me if he packed in tomorrow. Just what we do together. This. Find something else to do together. He's got 3 kids. Can do loads of stuff with them. So still got loads of stuff to do, hopefully.
What's in here, really?
All the stuff out of the conservatory.
So what was this place once upon a time?
This is where, no, we're still training here. We still do some training here. I mentioned that today. Always.
You did?
Mention it every day. Every day. Makes me think of my dad every day, so it's a good thing. That's the funniest stay there, that one. It says Tom on it. That was the first picture he did at school, and the first one he wrote his name the right way around. He used to write Mott all the time. So we got one with Tom on and kept it as a frame. I think he gave us that. He was the hamburger guy. And that was before his last fight, the last day of training, before the last fight.
Blades fight.
Before the Blades fight, yeah. Tom tired. Wasn't doing that for a picture, but somebody took a picture of it. Tom and Joe when they were little.
What does this little gym mean to you?
But I used to do all my private lessons in here with Tom from being 16 to about 22. Longer maybe. Yeah, longer. So if I used to teach, Tom used to be the uke, the dummy. So he used to be on it because he wanted paying out the money. So whatever money I get, I used to split with Tom.
You said to me before about how you and Tom used to have massive sparring sessions in here and then coming in with blood dripping from your face and just going and have dinner.
Sparred, I don't know how many rounds in here with him. From being about, there's 30 years between us. So from Tom being about 12, about 21, probably 22, used to spar in here. And I remember 2. One where I caught him in the corner and hit him with a left hook and thought I'd hurt him, and he looked down at me and he just said, "Carry on." So I thought, well, he's really good. He's a lot better than I thought he was. And then another one where I said, when we get out of this corner here, we'll go and have a shower. I couldn't get out of the corner. Took about half an hour and he smashed me. And I was bleeding and a tooth had come out and my ear was sore, and my wife goes, "What are you doing with this?" So I think he's going to be really good. Anyway.
People don't realise that though, do they? The commitment that you've put them out. How many hours do you reckon you've put in this gym?
I only started when he was about 7. So all the time when he was doing traditional jiu-jitsu, we used to train in here. And then from being 16 to 22, 5 hours a day, and then night times, and then sparring on top of that. Millions and millions of hours. People spend 1 hour with him now and think they teach him something. It's the way of the world. We talked about that before. It's not maddening because it doesn't bother me. It's kind of sad that people can think that. People read that and believe that, and I'm past it. It doesn't really bother me now. The kids are here, so it's my afternoon playing with them really. They swing on bars and climb up ropes, and I used to do the same with Tom. I didn't know he was going to be a sportsman. I thought he'd be able to make some money doing something sport-wise, maybe teaching jiu-jitsu, but he got better than that, which was nice. He likes doing it, but it's just a job, it's just a sport. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Love it.
You carry on like I think you asked, when do you know when you don't, do you? When you finish, you look back and think you did all right at it.
Do you think you'll ever stop though?
Will I ever stop doing personally, I can't stop doing jiu-jitsu because my body will just give up. I've had so many surgeries and bumps and bangs and stuff that I have to move about every day, otherwise if I ever took 2 or 3 days off, I seize up. So I do it all the time. And I like doing it, and I don't know what else to do. Don't want to ride a bike anymore, and I can't run too far. So I like doing jiu-jitsu, and I like moving, and I like explaining to Tom and how I think people can get better at doing combat sports. And it's always to do with trying to get a bit better. When they fight for 1 year, they can be super tough. And at the end of the year, then what's the point of just getting tougher and tougher and tougher? That don't win your fights, being cleverer than the other guy. So it's always with emphasis on trying to beat the guy with doing something more skillful. That's the bit I like, is teaching that bit.
That's a question that Tom wanted me to ask you, is how you see a fighter. He said that's, in my dad, that's what makes him the top of the top. How do you see a fighter?
If I'm watching somebody who's a good fighter, you have to watch them over a period of time to see. But sometimes you can see that the balance is really good when you see them, and you can see that they're coordinated. And then over a period of time, if I'm teaching them and I roll with them, I can feel that they're getting better. And I can see that they're putting, and I still hold pads for lighter people, I can feel that they're punching better and they're standing properly and they're doing things. But it's back to my dad. If they can't keep getting better, I don't know how they do it. If Tom had been a fighter who'd had 10 fights and won 9 of them by decision, I wouldn't want my son doing this all the time. He's always been different at finishing people. And I can't that's something that people have a gift that they see a submission and they can get it because he was a grappler at first. And he's always been able to do that. And I can see it, but I can't always get it. And not a lot of people can, but he's one of those who can. And he's just got better and better at doing that. And I can see it for him. And that's how I used to know he was good. I could see and tell him and he could do it. But as he's got better, he's continued to get better at doing it. And everybody around him, I ask him, is he getting better? All the time. If somebody doesn't come, like Pasha's not been, what do you think today? Oh, he's sparred really good. Yeah. Right. So he's had some time off, Tom probably hasn't. And he knows that gap. Yeah. And I constantly have to watch that and keep looking at that. And I video all his sparring and watch it religiously back to see what I think he's done wrong and tell him and try and fix it the day after, the few days after, until he spars again. And right, try that because you didn't. And we keep trying, keep getting there.
What do you see the next 12 months for you? And obviously Tom, of course, but for you?
Training wise, he'll have a fight now, and hopefully he'll have a fight January, and hopefully he'll have a fight. I'd like him to headline a card in England if he wants to do that again, and then just see what he wants to do from that. If he doesn't, if he's not bothered about the money, I'd love him to have a very highly paid boxing match for the money. You know, the money's there, and I don't see why somebody as talented as Tom shouldn't have a piece of that money when the boxers are getting 100 times more than 100 times more. The UFC isn't paying that type of money. If they would, it would be great and he could get the money. But I think these 1% of people who are very, very good should get paid. You know, Tom's money, some people say it's good compared to a soccer player. An American footballer who we've talked to when we've been in America, he's earning a tiny fraction of what they're earning. And he's one of the best in the world at doing what he does and not getting paid enough. And it's very dangerous. So when he's got enough to get out of it, I'd say get out of it. And if I see that he's not doing good enough, I can't make him get out of it, and I can't beg him to get out of it, but I'd have to say, look, I can't see this happening to you. And
it's you together though, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'd probably have to move house and get away out the area, away from it, because I couldn't be around my son because nobody's going to look after him like I'd look after him. And I think I'm all right at doing what I've done. The people that we're with are very good, the sparring partners and the training partners. The people that they bring in can always add a little bit to what we're doing. But if I saw him deteriorating, I'd tell him to stop doing it. It's too dangerous.
How would you like to be remembered in all of this?
It's nothing to do with me. I don't want to be remembered for doing it. I'm doing it for one reason, and that's for Tom. I do like helping people if I can help them, because they're there and they're helping Tom. So I'd like to help them back. My time's gone. I just do this solely for Tom.
All right then.
Remembering me, no, it's not.
Well, how would you like Tom to be remembered then?
As a nice person, nice guy, with somebody who had some types of abilities that nobody's ever seen before. And I think he's showing that. I think he needs to have some fights where they don't get finished as quickly. And he has to tough it out a bit to go through the... You know, people watch other fighters and say, oh, he fought for 5 rounds and he was brilliant. Tom fights for 1 minute and they go, oh, the other guy was shit. Sometimes Tom's brilliant. Not always, but sometimes. So I think I'd like him to show how much skill he's got in his next few fights. If they go that long, if he doesn't finish him, I'd like him to just have some really skillful fights and look good and enjoy them and enjoying being one of the nice guys in the sport, not these people who want to kill people and get in this. It's a sport, this, and the quicker it gets realised that it's a sport, the more it'll go mainstream and the better it'll be for everybody who's in the sport. Can't carry on being human cockfighting, because they fought that all the time it's been around. They want to get it more, you know, I suppose like basketball was years ago, and baseball and American football. The UFC's got to try and expand and have feeder leagues or whatever they do. They've got to try and expand the sport good for the next generation. And I hope that Tom can be somewhere involved in that, because he really loves the sport.